A friend of a friend doesn't equal a friend for you, so to speak. And I'm speaking from lived experience, that doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing. I've had experiences that take perhaps last year, for example, in February, a good friend of mine invited his personal friend to meet me. We had a great time together, but nothing transpired in terms of friendship and whatnot, and that's completely fine. Now, let me give you a personal anecdote which happened the same year, but later on. So, during summer of 2025. You may be in a similar position to where I was, and I know for a fact because I've had similar friends who were in said position as me. Friends that I have now that were in said position as me in terms of friendship and group chat. So, keep this roughly. You're there, a few of your friends in a group chat, and then you're with strangers who you may know by face, but you don't really fuck with like that, You don't really speak to them, but you're in the same group chat because your friend put you on that group chat and you're with them as well. And it creates this sense of awkward tension. Now, of course, get to know them if you can, but if they're not receptive and if you don't find anything in common with said person, why are you there? Like I just told you earlier, and hey, we can even go back to high school. There'd be times I'd get along with said friends, or people who are my friends at the time, and one of my close boys that I'm still close with now, even though I may not see him as much, both those friends rock with me, but they don't rock with each other. And I can sense that shit. The personalities, they just don't match. Like even now, I got close boys now, close friends of mine now that I still speak to, right? What from one side and the other, who I get along with, I rock with. But I know for a fact if you were to put them two together, they probably wouldn't chop it up as well. And they probably wouldn't get along. And that's fine. There's many personalities in the world. Pick what's best for you. And so last year, a similar situation with the whole group chat thing happened to me. Peep this. So 7 boys in the group chat, right? From high school. One guy I never heard of. One of my friend puts him on. In the group chat, I take his word. Oh, cool. It's a friend of a friend. So naturally, I'm gonna have an open mind to say, oh, so no, like, cool. And it's great to know. Never met this guy. Never met the motherfucker before. But hey, I'll take my friend's word for it. It's my friend. Why would I think he's lying? And I'm sure he meant well, whether it went my way in terms of whether I like the person or not. Right? For more context, like I told you, 7 boys in the group, one new guy. I knew the 7, but after high school, about 3 of them, 3, 4 of them, I don't talk to as much no more. Well, about 3 of them, because me, myself included, I don't talk to them. One guy I never met in my life, right? Cool. Come summer 2025, I get a random text on the group chat, right? My name is mentioned. The comment was, tell me why I see Golden's name on my YouTube channel feed. I'm thinking, what do you mean by that? Why'd you say that? Now, I'm very skeptical of who I let in my circle because I experienced fake friends in the past. So I know that feeling is like. So I'm on it. I'm always on my radar. Like even when my friend invited his friend to a group that I've never met, there was a part of me that's in my defensive mindset. I don't know this motherfucker. I don't know what this guy's about. It's probably one of those primal shits. When you see someone you've never met before, you're gonna get defensive, because you don't know what this guy's capable of, man. You don't know. And I saw that comment from the guy. I'm thinking, bro, I never even met you before. Why are you saying that, man? Why are you ruining our chances of being friends, man? And you know what messed me up? What messed me up the most? There was no follow up from the guy when he said, "Tell me why I find Golden's YouTube channel on my feed." Come on, man. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? No need. And of course, I've never met the guy, right? Those are my friends' boys. So naturally, you have that mutual respect, right? But then I see a comment like that, it kind of gives me the thought in my head, oh, does my channel bother you? I mean, we're in the same group chat. Why did you have to be so indirect? You should have just said, go, and I see your channel and you're on my feed. And what messed me up is that there was no follow up in the sense of, what did you think of the channel then? You rock with it? And you know, the day in that moment, that incident, I guess it was somewhat of an incident. The way I realized who my real friends were the people who decided to reach back to me about the channel. And I knew instantly from that moment who my real friends were and who my real friends weren't. And three of the guys from the group I still talk with today because they reached out, you know? And the remaining, let's do the math in my head. Math is not really mathing as good as I'd hope. The remaining, well, four, absolutely nothing. Two of the guys in the group chat I was close with in high school, not anymore. And two of those guys in the group that I'm talking about, I'd see in real life. I generally have nothing to say to them. Like I would see them, they'd walk past me, they probably were aware of my presence. And it's like, yeah, I could say hi. But I generally don't have anything in common with them anymore. In contrast to high school days, which is 4 years ago, respectfully. So I don't speak to those guys anymore. They're my friends, boys. Those are who my friends work with. Friend of a friend, but not me. And that's not me shitting on them. Our personalities just don't match anymore. That's cool. That's absolutely fine. That's life, man. Things grow apart. And I'm more than qualified to speak about shit like this because I had really close friends in high school that I thought I'd be friends with for the rest of my life. Life just grew us apart. I didn't connect with them no more. Same with college. College friends, man, we had a good time. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I just didn't, I felt my heart. I don't see a future of you lot. I love you guys, but I'm gonna love you from afar. I just didn't see a future of them lot anymore, so I cut them off. Did it hurt? Absolutely, yes, it did hurt. But you know what would hurt more? Me living a life inauthentic to myself and my values. Keeping a circle just because for the sake of I knew them in the past and they went to my high school. One other guy in the group chat asked, what's the name of the channel? I told him. Bro, that was 7 months ago. The guy never reached back. Like I told you. Three of the guys that did reach back, one was instantly right after the reply of, tell me why I see Golden's YouTube channel on my feed. Like I'm some fiend. Come on, man. I want to be friends, G. Why are you saying that? Doesn't have to say nothing nice. Don't be so vague. Don't be so indirect. We're in the same group chat, man. Come on. You hear me? Then one of my real close friends, like I just told you how I realized who my real friends were, they reached out. They reached back. And one of my good friends shouted to him, he may watch my videos. He is subscribed. Come on, yeah, man. He's been killing it on YouTube and I respect you. I respect him for that. I respect him for that. Friend. One of my other boys may have not replied to the comment. I mean, no one did, apart from one of my boys in the group chat that replied to that directly under that comment. But one of my other boys, and I realized he was one of the lads and someone I appreciate as a friend, direct messaged me on WhatsApp saying he works with the content. Just simple shit like that. All right, I fuck with you too. And of course, one of my other good friends, reached out to me in the DMs. So he's known my channel longer than anyone else there. Consistent, just support. Whether it just be keep it up. And it doesn't even have to be, oh, watch all my videos. No, just simple, keep it up type shit. I respect what you're doing, keep it up. Good stuff like that, man. Any dream your friend has, support it, man. Support the dream. It's very easy to support someone when they're successful already. Support them on the come up, bro. One of my friends is trying to write a book. I uplift the guys. Support the book. You're a future bestseller. Keep going, bro. Or your friend wants to do a workout or muscle up challenge. Keep going, bro. I'll support you. That's what you gotta do. And I realized on that day, right, how only 3 got back to me, and let me do the math in my head. 4 didn't. How many people did the chat? Well, 3, because I'm in the group chat. 3 didn't reach back. Yeah, what's 4? 4 didn't reach back. I got my answer now. And during that time, we're all 19, right? So that's 3 years post high school. And I only spoke to about 3 guys in the group. 4 of the guys, mutual respect, but it's like, not really speak to you anymore. Yes, I knew, 3/4 of you guys in high school, but we have nothing in common anymore. When I see you in real life, days when you just randomly stumble to people in the past, I genuinely have nothing to say to you. No, of course I have the confidence to spark it up with anyone. But we have nothing in common, respectfully. So I had respect for myself. And I was living in denial in the past because it did hurt. So, I don't want to cut these people off from my contact list. I need them for so long. I'm like, golden bitch, you're nearly 20. You're 20 in 5 days. Are you going to keep living an inauthentic life and keeping people in your life that you know you don't speak to and have nothing in common with just because you knew them in the past? So I made a hard decision and I walked away and I have no regrets. Respectfully. Nothing bad to say about them blocks. We just, the personalities don't match no more. And there's no more. Even my close friends, they had to cut off some people. They weren't compatible, cool. Hence why I made the title of the video. A friend of a friend doesn't always necessarily mean they're your friend. And you shouldn't be entitled or feel entitled to be their friend just because your friend is their friend. Now, of course, it is an easier way to make a friend. And I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, right? Like, even in my life, I'm friends with some people because I rocked with one dude and he was cool with one of his other dudes that he was close with. And I became cool with their dudes. My friends now. Yeah? But there's also times, like I just explained, where a friend of a friend doesn't always necessarily mean your friend. Or as the title suggests, equate to being your friend. And that's cool. Nothing toxic. Doesn't have to be anything dangerous or negative energy. Just leave respectfully. And that's what I did. And I respect myself for it. Because I've made boundaries with myself. It doesn't even have to be with a friend thing. With chicks as well, for sure. Because a lot of you dudes, man, and it's not a woman video, so I'm going to make this very short. What I'm going to say, a lot of you dudes, you're in a toxic relationship. You're going to keep the woman because she has a nice box underneath and a nice body and a face. If you don't like the personality, she's treating you like shit. What's the point bothering? Don't be a slave to sex and beauty, man. Plenty of fish in the sea. Linking it back to the friend stuff, perfectly normal, man. You have to realize things come and go. Like, my mom, family, siblings, they've all had periods when they're friends with someone and they had to cut them off and it hurt. It hurt me too. Time heals wounds and it's most definitely healed. Of course, I cut off the guy that said, tell me why I see God in his channel on my feed. That one was easy to cut off because I don't really speak to you anyway. Never seen your face in my life, so it's like, fuck off. Respectfully. But those are my friends, boys. Right? So it links back to what I said, and hence why I'm in the title of the video. Because I'm not cool with the guy anymore. Obviously, mutual respect. You see the guy's like, oh, cool. What's up, man? As I am with everyone else. But what I just told you, the anecdote, is a perfect example of, you know, a friend of a friend doesn't always equal friend to you. Hope that helped. Just a life lesson I learned. Perfectly normal. No need to negativize it. And that's not a word. We're making new ones, man. Yeah, seriously. Things come and go, friends come and go. Go where you're loved. Go where you're supported. Go where you're appreciated, man. Direct honesty. That's what I'm about.